for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. And now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk.
And he's up out of Washington, D.C., the Ghost, Kleutch.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. That's a forceful two-punch combo by the Ghost. The Ghost swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Oh, he just ate a big uppercut. Solid. Oh, he goes down hard, and now he's got a real problem ahead of him. Plenty of time for his opponent to jump on him. Black's back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. Crusher's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Good job, boy. Good job.
Halfway through round number one. Wow, is he defensively sound. Heading into this fight, we talked about what each man can do offensively. What each man wants to do is have varied punches throughout.
Exactly, and what he doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to be predictable.
Red-hot action to open up this fight. Both men throwing, both men landing.
It's been a long time since I've seen something like this. I think it was in a film library. Watching Hammer and Hank. The great Henry Armstrong never took a step backwards, kept going forwards.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Final 10 seconds. Crusher's coming off a round with that, and how can I do that again?
He should think that to himself. That's what his corner's there for, to remind him. You know how you did it? Do it again.
Good smooth work by Black. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Crusher. Now that is fighting right there, and smart fighting. Landing all four punches.
The jab.
Up top with the right hand. Gets rid of that effort. Black's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Halfway through round number two. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. And he returns on that exchange. Crusher's cut is not looking good at all. I'm getting the sense that this fight could be stopped at any moment.
Joe, the key is where the cut is. When the referee brings the doctor up to look at it, he's going to look at whether or not getting worse will imperil his health down the road.
Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Black. Final 10 seconds of round number two. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Black.
All right, listen. You're waiting on him. Don't wait on this kid.
And round number three is underway. Crusher's making for a very inviting target right now. That cut is much worse than it was just moments ago.
What he has to do is he's got to be elusive right now. He's got to get on his horse a little bit and give those medicines that were put into the cut a chance to work a little bit, but also he's got to slow his opponent down. Catch him with something so he doesn't keep going after that eye.
Good job, good job.
Good block there by the Ghost. And there's the left hand working well for him again. Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Uppercuts on the inside. Use the ring. Use the ring. There you go.
The Ghost's on the receiving end of a hook. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. His opponent wanted the body, he wouldn't give it to him. Crusher's really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good, solid jab.
That's it, just like that. Hook, you wide open for the hook.
Right on the mark with that power punch by Black. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Crusher.
Inside, inside.
A knifing left hand by Black. Nice strike after catching one by Black.
Okay, it's really close. Let those hands go, right?
Time to take a look at Teddy's scorecard as we begin round number 4. Crusher's actually got to be feeling pretty good about himself. I know he's dropped 2 rounds here, but he did score a knockdown in the 1 round that he won.
Yeah, of course, and that's what this is about. This is not amateur boxing, professional boxing. The power punches, the punches that hurt the other guy more than he hurt you, they count for more.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. The Ghost's got a reputation as being a brawler. Right now, that style has got him in control of this fight in these middle rounds.
Yeah, right now it looks like this fight could be fought in a phone booth. That's exactly the way he likes it.
That's a good left hand by the Ghost. Halfway through round number 4.
It's all right, it's all right.
Good exchange, scoring well with the right hands.
Keep working the jab. Move your head.
Right to the belt line.
Watch the hook. Watch the hook. Come on.
How about a return to sender with the left hand?
Nice.
Crusher's cut is clearly in the area of his mouth. You can see blood coming from his mouth. And round 4 comes to an end. He really is at risk of being a TKO loser here. I suppose if he can defend himself properly, the fight will go on.
Yeah, well, that's going to be up to the discretion, the judgment of the referee. I mean, this is what the referee is paid for. His judgment in this kind of situation.
Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by the Ghost. The Ghost's ability to properly throw and land his combinations has been stunning. Teddy, why is he so successful?
Because you just said it, he's putting them together. You know, 1 or 2 wouldn't land, but he's handcuffing the guy. And the first 2 punches, they set up the 3rd and 4th.
Committing to the work downstairs with the left. He scored well after being hit himself. And oh, what a good strong uppercut by Black. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Solid right by Crusher. He missed with that headshot. Little volume punching to the body there. Crusher's showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab. Solid jab by Crusher.
Body, kid. That's right. Body shots. Body shots.
The Ghost's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination?
Oh, you got this one, baby. You got
A well-timed right hand by Crusher.
Body shot.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
And round 5 comes to it. Look at their faces, drenched in blood, swollen around their eyes. This is a fight.
This is about who's more determined here, but it's also about who has the greater instincts, because to a certain extent, you're groping in the dark. You're in uncharted waters. You've never been in this kind of condition before. Who instinctively reacts the best?
And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching.
That's it.
Black's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Targeting that head with the combination punching. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Black's taking a lot of punishment. Maybe too much punishment for an experienced referee like the one we have in there today to just keep on watching.
Yeah, you would expect him to be ready to do his job. Sometimes the job is to keep them fighting, you know, to make sure they break. Sometimes it's to stop the fight. I think it's that time now.
Black's got a cut, and we can see that he's bleeding from his mouth, and that can be a real problem. People don't realize it, but that can be a big, big problem. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Crusher's not having things go his way tonight, but there's one easy explanation for it. He's barely moving. He's just stationary there.
And his opponent's taking great advantage of that. He's coming in, he's finding them, he's giving them angles. You know, I think part of it is frustration. He's not moving because he's being kept off balance, and right now he's just not thinking right.
There's the combo downstairs. Trying to chop that wood with that hook to the body. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. And round 6 comes to an end. 60 seconds to deal with the fact that their fighter has an eye that's completely shut.
That's all they need. I mean, that's their job. Now they got to show that they can perform under those conditions.
Look at that combination by Crusher. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Good exchange, he fires back. A snapping combination by the Ghost. Protecting his head well with his guard. Good step back counterpunch there. This is becoming like a crime scene here. Black's DNA is splattered throughout that ring.
And you know it's going to influence the fight, not only where maybe he gets a little discouraged, he gets a little down, but maybe his opponent, and here's a big maybe he gets a little careless now going in there for the kill. And maybe that could be an opportunity for him.
Punch!
Excellent 1-2 by Black.
Move your head! Uppercut! Uppercut!
Good solid right hand by Crusher. He just missed that shot up top. What an impact that left hand just made by the Ghost. Right to the head with that right. That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Crusher.
Love what I see, baby.
Black's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Just 10 seconds. Crusher's crushed by a big right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs.
All right, breathe. Deep breath. Get some water. Get some water. Right? Breathe.
He's down by a fairly large margin here as we start round number 8, and we get a glance at Teddy's scorecard. But even more critical than that is this fight. Black's hit by a right. Oh, and there you go. And for the second time tonight, he goes down.
One, 2, 3, 4.
Black's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Yeah, good work.
Blocking that punch. Very good defense by Black. Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Black. Crusher's got those earmuffs on. He's got his hands tight against his body. But Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
Solid counter punch by the Ghost. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Little head knocking with that right hand.
Finish with the hook. Back to the body.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. And round 8 comes to an end. Well, we've seen this. And sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7s.
The Ghost's 3-punch combination there is going to impress the judges. Black's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. The Ghost's fighting a completely different fight right now. He went, and out of nowhere, things can turn like that, Teddy. Look at that. Picture-perfect combination, and he is floored.
Well, the old timers would say you can hit a guy with 2. Why hit him with 1?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let's go.
Nine.
Get up now. Get up off that mat. Come on, baby. Where's your pride? Get up.
He beats the count again. Teddy, I've heard you say it time and time again. Too tough for his own good.
Well, this is the case. This is the kind of fighter that really needs a trainer to look out for, because a lot of fighters, they look out for themselves. They get hurt, they get themselves out of there one way or the other. Not this guy.
Halfway through the 9th round. The Ghost is rocked by a huge hook to the head.
Attaboy. Keep swinging, baby.
Crusher's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot.
Keep moving around the ring. Get on your bike.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Black's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Banking away those body shots. Last 10 seconds of the 9th round. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecard. They're letting everything go in every punch.
That's a stinging right hand by Crusher. The Ghost's trying to get back to where he was here in this round. He was knocked down in the last round. Now, Teddy, when you're the opponent and you knock the guy down, those opening few moments of the next round, do you try to size up and kind of take into account where your opponent is? Do you look into his eyes and assess the situation?
Well, I don't know if you get close enough to look right into his eyes as the opponent, but first of all, in the corner, you better not send your fighter out if his eyes don't look clear. That's your responsibility, looking out for the fighter. But as the opponent out there, you look at his legs. If his legs look a little wobbly, you get right on him.
That is it right there. I mean, that's what impresses the judges, the 3-punch combination by the Ghost. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. A crafty counter punch after a fine defensive effort by Crusher. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Well targeted 2-punch combo by Crusher.
Come on, come on. Come on.
Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Black. The Ghost at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. Well targeted left hand by Crusher.
Come on, let's go.
The Ghost's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Boy, sharp 2-punch combination by Crusher. That was a highly competitive back-and-forth bout. Now, let's hear which way it went.